Hello everyone and welcome back to Python lessons on Codecademy. Today we will be talking about dictionaries. Dictionaries aren't really what you would expect them to be in programming. They work similarly to lists, but the index isn't assigned to them, but you assign the index. So for example, in this case, the value is 104, but the index of it is puffin. It wouldn't be 0 as you would expect it to be. So you decide what the index is as well as what the value is. In lists you only get to decide what the value is. I personally love using dictionaries because they make life so much easier in certain cases. So let's get started. Let's print the values stored under the sloth and Burmese Python keys. Accessing dictionary values by key is just like accessing list values by index. So how we can do this is print, right? Yes, print residence and not curly brackets, but and then the index in a list would be a number, but in a dictionary it can be a float, it can be a string. It might be able to be a list. I don't know, it can be a lot of things. So we need to access puffin. So print that, and then we need to print residence. What was the other one? Burmese Python. So Burmese Python. What this should print is 104 and 106. Oh, it prints. Oh, we need to print sloth and Burmese Python. So what this should print is 105 and 106. 104 is already printed because that was already given to us. So let's move on. New entries. Like lists, dictionaries are mutable. This means they can be changed after they are created. One advantage of this is that we can add new key value pairs to the dictionary after it is created, like so. So you get the name of the dictionary, the new key, and equals the new value. So let's see what we need to do with this. Add at least 3 more key value pairs to the menu variable. So to menu, or to this menu, and with the dish names as a string for the key and the price a float for integer as the value. Here's an example. So we need to do something like that. So how we can do this is, let's do menu index. So what we want the index to be, let's call it, I don't know, hamburger. Why not? I can't think of anything right now. Equals the value of a hamburger. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it as 5. And let's not misspell menu. Then another item can be cheeseburger, and the value of that can be 6. Menu veggie burger. Why not? As we're on the topic of burgers anyway. I personally am a vegetarian, so I would probably go for that one. I'm going to make it cheaper because I can. So let's see what this does. As we can see, it prints chicken Alfredo, which is 1450 or 14.5 because it doesn't print the 0 and it doesn't change anything. And then it prints cheeseburger 6, hamburger 5, veggie burger 3. So this was correct. So let's move on. Because dictionaries are mutable, they can be changed in many ways. Items can be removed from a dictionary with the del command. So del, delete the name of the dictionary and the key of the thing that you want to delete. This will remove the key name and its associated value from the dictionary. A new value can be associated with a key by assigning value to the key like so. So it works like a list to assign a new value. So let's delete the sloth and Bengal tiger items from zoo animals using del. So our code needs to be here. How we can do this is the name of the dictionary is zoo animals. The key is oops, no, that's not correct. We need to delete the animals and the key. So we need to delete sloth, and that's a string. Therefore, it needs to be like that. And we also need to do the same with Bengal tiger. So Bengal tiger. Hopefully, I spelled that right. Yeah, looks like I did. And set the value associated with rockhopper penguin to anything other than Arctic exhibit. So zoo animals key rockhopper penguin equals to, and no, I'm just going to go with why not just a normal penguin. So as we can see here, it removed sloth and Bengal tiger with their rainforest exhibit and jungle house, and changed rockhopper penguin to penguin, as we can see here, the value of rockhopper penguin to penguin. So let's start new lesson. So sometimes you need to remove something from a list. We create a list called Beatles with 5 strings. So with John, Paul, George, Ringo and Stewart. Then remove the first item from Beatles that matches the string Stewart. Note that .remove item does not return anything. Finally, we print out that list just to see that Stewart was actually removed. And he was. So let's do this for our own list. Remove dagger from the list of items stored in the backpack variable. So backpack dot remove and dagger. Yes, so if we were to print this, so print backpack and run, it should now print the list without dagger. So it prints xylophone, tent and bread loaf. So let's move on. Let's go over a few last notes about dictionaries. In the example above, we created a dictionary that holds many types of values. So in the dictionary you can even put another dictionary or even another list. You can put anything. The options are pretty much endless. You can even put a new variable that you create yourself, which is a lot more advanced, but hopefully Codecademy has that on their list of lessons that we will do. So the key fish has a list, the key cache has an integer, and the key log has a string. Finally, we print the letter C when we access a value in the dictionary, like my dict fish. We have direct access to the value, so we can access the item at index 0 in the list stored by the key fish. So let's add a key to inventory called pocket. So inventory key pocket, set the value of pocket to be a list consisting of the strings seashell. So I'm just going to copy this and delete the and. and sort the items in the list stored under the backpack key. So how we can do this is inventory, backpack. Let's just find this. Where is it? Yes, inventory backpack dot sort. Then remove dagger from the list of items stored under the backpack key. So inventory backpack, oops, dot remove dagger, and add 50 to the number stored under the gold key. So inventory gold plus equals, which is the same as equals to the value itself plus 50. But to make it quick, the shorthand method of doing this is plus equals 50. So let's see if this is correct. So name inventory is not defined. Inventory bunch dot sort. So I don't understand. Let's see. So we have burlap bag, three-toed sloth. So where does it go? Is there on line 8. Line 8 is there. Inventory not defined. Is it supposed to be by? But that was already given to us, wasn't it? Let's try and reset code. Yes, that's already given to us. I don't understand. Okay. Oh, now it says that it's correct. I don't know what happened there. Probably some error with Codecademy. Okay, so what this does is to the key pocket that we create, it adds a list, and that's the list. So the key pocket contains these. So pocket is like an index which contains another list. Then we sort the backpack, because it's always a lot better to have a sorted backpack than having a really messy backpack, as you will find out if you go hiking, which I have done. And we remove dagger from the backpack because we don't want to kill people, do we? And then we want some more money so that we can buy more things. So thank you for watching this video and liking and subscribing. Until next time, bye.